Imagine a lake, calm waters, morning fog, birds in the reeds, and silence, but something feels wrong. Beneath that still surface, something waits, something alive, something that hunts. In 2007, strange things began at a quiet lake in North Carolina. Pets vanished, then people. Witnesses spoke of a shadow in the water, huge, fast, silent. It was real, and it was just the beginning. The lake was called Lake Knoll. Hidden deep in the woods, it had no tourist boats or crowds. Locals fished there, hunted nearby, but by late summer 2007, stories started spreading. Joe Mulligan, a seasoned fisherman, claimed something flipped his boat. He barely survived. It had eyes, he said. Big, black, staring. People laughed, until others began to disappear, too. A teenage hunter vanished in early fall. His gear was found neatly stacked, his rifle by the shore. Tracks led to the edge of the water and stopped. No body, no splash, just silence. Search teams came up empty. Locals whispered about a predator. Some blamed bears, others said gators. But wildlife experts found no signs of either. Whatever it was, it came from the water. When divers were sent in, they found bones, piles of them. Fish bones, animal bones, and human remains badly damaged, scattered. Among them a human shoulder blade. There were no known alligators in the lake, no sharks, no escapees from a zoo. One theory emerged, a giant flathead catfish, but not the kind you'd ever want to catch. Flathead catfish, Pylodictis olivaris, are native to the area. Big ones grow up to 5 feet, but in rare cases with enough food, they can reach 8 feet or more. The biggest ever recorded weighed over 120 pounds, but some believe that in isolation with no predators, one could grow even larger, strong enough to tip boats, or worse. The state set up underwater cameras. At first, nothing. Then movement, a blur in the darkness, and then a flash of something massive. It passed just once. Experts estimated it at 8 feet or more. A huge mouth, a broad, muscular tail. In one clip, it swallowed a live beaver in seconds. The footage was grainy, but undeniable. Something lived there. That same week, a farmer's dog vanished. Neighbors found prints leading to the lake, and no return. Panic spread quickly. People stopped fishing. Children were kept indoors. TV stations caught the story. Soon, reporters and monster hunters were at Lake Knoll, but the creature had vanished. Not a sound, not a ripple. It simply disappeared. Locals weren't convinced. "It's waiting," said one old man. "It's still here, watching." He wasn't the only one who believed. Harry Stevens, a retired trapper, claimed he could catch it. He set out with sonar gear and bait. 2 days later, his boat was found drifting, dented, covered in thick gray slime. In 2013, authorities closed the lake. No public access. Only researchers allowed. That's when a strange discovery was made. A jawbone. Massive, sharp, unearthly. It had traits of a flathead, but teeth far too large, some curved inward like spears. Genetic tests were done, but mysteriously most samples were destroyed in storage. Officially, it was contamination. The remaining analysis showed hybrid markers, something fish-like and ancient. One scientist called it a freshwater anomaly. Another refused to comment. Rumors say one researcher left the project after reporting dreams of being watched underwater. His notes were seized. Nothing was published. The official report was marked inconclusive. By 2015, the lake was partially drained. A deep trench was found too deep for a natural lake that size. No body, no bones, just a trench and claw marks on nearby rock. Locals claimed the thing had escaped, migrated, and then news broke from Georgia. Similar disappearances, same patterns, same silence. Dogs vanished near creeks. A deer was found with half its body missing. A kayaker reported being followed. Law enforcement said it was bears. Locals weren't so sure. The shadows had returned, and this time no cameras caught it. Only audio, guttural splashes, deep growls. Then nothing. Some said it was the same creature. Others believed there was more than one. A breeding pair, one tracker warned. If that's true, we're not dealing with a fluke. This is evolution. But without proof, there were no answers. Just fear and more missing animals. Today, Lake Knoll remains off limits, guarded, monitored. But nothing official has been released in years. The case went cold, or was buried. What was once front-page news became a ghost story, a memory. But the files still exist hidden under classification codes and red tape. Case File 349, North Carolina Water Control Department. Marked, Do Not Distribute, Potential Public Hazard. The footage, sealed. Lab reports redacted, but something leaked a single image of the jawbone, wide as a car tire, with teeth like daggers. Experts called it a hoax. Locals called it proof. Some believe it's still alive, waiting in a deeper lake, a flooded quarry, or maybe even in a river, moving with the currents, feeding. Whatever it wasn't just big. It was smart. Avoided cameras, escaped traps, appeared when least expected, then vanished. Cryptid hunters have since tried to track it, using sonar, bait traps, and drones, but no clear sightings. Only ripples, blurs, whispers, and those who get too close often go missing themselves. No evidence, no headlines, just quiet disappearances. Just like before, there's a reason locals don't swim in certain lakes. Not because of signs, because of silence. Because they've seen what still waits beneath. They don't talk about it. They don't need to. In some places, silence says enough, especially when the birds stop singing. We think we know our world, that every predator has been discovered, that every mystery has a name, but sometimes something surfaces and reminds us how little we really know. What hunted Lake Knoll may not be unique. It may just be the first to be noticed. This is not fiction, not folklore. This is a real report, a real case. And it remains unsolved. So if you're ever out on the water and everything goes quiet, no birds, no breeze, listen carefully, because the shadow in the deep may still be watching. Months ago, a video surfaced online, just a few seconds long, taken at night, a ripple on still water, two glowing shapes beneath the surface like eyes. It was quickly taken down. Accounts banned, but some saved it. Others denied it. Was it fake? Or had the shadow returned somewhere new? I saw it once, a man told the reporter off record. Fishing near a dam in Tennessee. Water went dead quiet. Then I saw a fin. Thick as my arm, I left everything. My gear, my boat, everything. I never went back. He wouldn't give his name, but his hands trembled the whole time. We like to think we've mapped every inch of our lakes and rivers, that sonar sees all, that science explains everything. But deep water keeps its secrets well, and sometimes when no one's watching, they rise